Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about nucleophilic substitution reaction. I am Milind Gaikwad, Associate Professor, Head of the Department of Chemistry, Dr. D.Y. Patil ACS College, Pimpri. Yesterday we have seen types of chemical reaction. So, depending upon bond breaking and bond forming, the chemical reactions are classified into four types. One is substitution reaction. Further, this substitution reaction is classified into two types, that is the nucleophilic substitution reaction. In this topic, we are going to discuss in detail about nucleophilic substitution reaction. We have seen what is meant by substitution reaction. A reaction in which an atom or group of atom from the substrate is replaced by atom or group of atom from the reagent to give corresponding product is called as substitution reaction. When a group from the substrate is replaced by a nucleophile, then it is called as a nucleophilic substitution reaction. We have seen alkyl halide react with aqueous KOH, then X of Rx is replaced by OH, that is a nucleophile, is called as nucleophilic substitution reaction. So first is the nucleophilic substitution reaction. We discuss in detail about this topic. Second classification is the electrophilic substitution reaction. In electrophilic substitution reaction, for example, nitration of benzene. Benzene react with nitrating reagent, that is a mixture of concentrated H2SO4 and concentrated HNO3. The H of benzene is replaced by electrophile NO2 positive electrophile to give nitrobenzene is called as electrophilic substitution reaction. So again, this is a example of substitution reaction. So also you have to learn in detail about this topic, electrophilic substitution reaction. Other examples are the sulfonation of benzene, then halogenation of benzene, then Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation reaction. Then the types of chemical reaction. Next is the addition reaction. You know what is meant by addition reaction? When all the atoms of the reactant add on the substrate to give a single product is called as addition reaction. For example, alkene, which contains carbon-carbon double bond, react with reagent, for example HX hydrogen halide. So there is a formation of alkyl halide. It is called as addition reaction, in which all the atoms of the reagent HX add on the substrate, that is alkene, to give corresponding alkyl halide. Then next is the elimination reaction. Elimination means removal. When there is a removal of a atom or group of atom from the substrate to give product is called as elimination reaction. For example, alkyl halide, when treated with alcoholic KOH, there is a formation of a corresponding alkene, where there is a removal or elimination of HX. There is removal of H hydrogen X halogen. So it is also called as dehydrohalogenation reaction. D means removal. Dehydrohalogenation. There is a removal of hydrogen and halogen reaction. So it is dehydrohalogenation reaction. So also we learn in detail about this topic in one of the topic, that is called as elimination reaction. and fourth is the rearrangement reaction. So in previous lecture we have discussed about 3 points, that is the substitution reaction, addition reaction and elimination reaction with example. Today we will discuss what is meant by rearrangement reaction. So in rearrangement reaction we have seen what is meant by rearrangement reaction. So this rearrangement reaction, a reaction in which there is a rearrangement, there is a reshuffling of carbon skeleton takes place, is called as a rearrangement reaction. In organic compound, there is a presence of carbon-carbon skeleton, or there is a presence of carbon-carbon nitrogen skeleton. So the reaction in which there is a reshuffling, there is a rearrangement of skeleton takes place is called as a rearrangement reaction. Here there are the number of examples. Here only we will see one example, and in the second semester we learn this topic in detail with number of examples. So today we will discuss about one of the example is pinacol-pinacolone rearrangement reaction. Pinacol, here is oil. Oil means alcohol, which convert into pinacolone. Pinacolone, there is a ONE. There is a ONE means ketone. OL convert into ketone is pinacol-pinacolone rearrangement reaction. Here we will take the example. Now starting compound is your, that is the pinacol. In pinacol there is a 2 OH group, they are directly attached to the 1,2 position, so it is called as a pinacol. The remaining valency can be satisfied by any R group or maybe alkyl, maybe hydrogen or maybe aryl, and this will convert into ONE, that is a ketone. So this OH convert into CO, that is a ketone. So it is a conversion of a pinacol into pinacolone in the presence of acid. So what is the pinacol-pinacolone rearrangement reaction? When 1,2-diol, that is a pinacol, react in the presence of acid, there is a formation of pinacolone. So it is called as pinacol-pinacolone rearrangement reaction. Let us see what is the mechanism of this reaction. Mechanism is very simple. Here we are using acid. So the starting compound is your pinacol. So what I have done here, I have replaced all the valency of this carbon by R group. So the R group may be methyl, maybe ethyl or maybe aryl. The reaction takes place in the presence of acid. So when this pinacol react in the presence of acid, then what happens, as this oxygen is more electronegative and it have 2 lone pair, one of the lone pair is given to the H positive. So the lone pair is given to the H positive. So as oxygen gives lone pair, oxygen carries which charge? It carries positive charge, and there is a formation of bond between the O and H. So there is a formation of that is the O and H. As oxygen gives electron to the H positive, oxygen carries positive charge. So there is a formation of a such type of intermediate. Further, as oxygen is a more electronegative element. It cannot accommodate positive charge. It can accommodate negative charge, but it cannot accommodate this positive charge. So we have to neutralize this positive charge. So in the presence of acid, what happen? This sigma bond open on the oxygen. There is a neutralization of the positive. Oxygen regain its second lone pair. First, this is the first lone pair, this is the second lone pair. So there is a neutralization of the positive charge, and further it react with acid, and there is a dehydration of water takes place. So water remove its hydronium ion. Oxygen carries the positive charge. So this takes place in the presence of that is H positive proton. As this sigma bond open here, carbon carries positive charge. So here the carbon carries that is the positive charge. So this carbon carries positive charge. It is called as a carbocation. You know what is the mean by carbocation? The compound in which carbon carries positive charge is called as a carbocation. Now next step is a rearrangement reaction. This step is a very important reaction. The step in the rearrangement. So what happens? There is a presence of a carbon. Carbon is having a positive charge. If structure permit, the carbocation can further undergo a rearrangement, and this is the rearrangement step. Suppose if I write this carbon 1 and this carbon 2, right? Then what happens? The sigma bond between this carbon and this carbon will open on the R. So where there is a head, it becomes negative, and where there is a tail, it becomes positive. So this sigma bond open on the R becomes negative, R negative, and C becomes positive. As soon as C becomes positive, right? So what happens? The lone pair on the oxygen, they are involved into delocalization. So there is a formation of a double bond between the carbon and oxygen. As oxygen gives lone pair, oxygen becomes positive. So O becomes positive, right? At the same time, as sigma bond open on the R is negative. So R negative will shift on the C positive. So these steps takes place simultaneously, right? So sigma bond open on the R negative attack on the C positive, right? As C becomes positive, so the lone pair on the oxygen, they are involved into delocalization, formation of double bond between the carbon and oxygen, and as oxygen, the one of the lone pair is involved into delocalization, so oxygen carries a positive charge. So this step is you get such type of compound. So this carbon shift here, so this carbon, this R, then these are the two R, 1 and 2, right? So as there is a formation of double bond, as oxygen carries a positive charge, you will get this one. Now out of two lone pair, one lone pair is involved into delocalization. So again there is a presence of a one lone pair. You know, oxygen is an electronegative element. It can accommodate negative but not positive. So what happens? It will try to become neutral. So as reaction takes place in the presence of acid, we have to remove this acid somewhere. So what happens? Oxygen have one lone pair and it have positive charge. So this sigma bond open on the oxygen, there is a neutralization of the positive charge, and this oxygen regain its lone pair, and it becomes that is the CO. So this is a ketone. It is called as a pinacolone. So here we have converted this 1,2 compound into corresponding pinacolone. So conversion of pinacol into pinacolone takes place. So this is a very simple mechanism of the reaction. So here we can take R may be same, may be different. If R is methyl, you get one example. Just you have to replace this R by methyl, you get one example. You can also replace this R by ethyl, so we'll get the other example. We can also replace this R by benzene, we get the another example. This R may be same or may be different. When R are different, then the migration of the R depends upon the nature of R. The R which is more nucleophilic or which use more stable carbocation, that undergo migration. So this is the called as pinacolon rearrangement reaction. So in this way we have seen there are 4 types of chemical reaction depending upon bond breaking and bond forming. So what happened? The old bonds in the reactant undergo breaking and new bonds in the product they undergo forming. So depending upon bond breaking and bond forming, the chemical reactions are classified into 4 types. So they are: one that is called as substitution reaction, second that is called as addition reaction, third that is elimination reaction, and fourth is the rearrangement reaction. So we have to learn these 4 reactions in detail, one reaction as a one topic. So here we have seen the examples of types of reaction with their example. So in the next lecture we will discuss nucleophilic substitution reaction. Thanks to all. Have a nice day.